Hey, welcome back. We got a little surprise here. Recently, Nick had the chance to interview Eric Ripert of Le Bernardin and West End Bistro fame and Tony Bourdain of No Reservations. Take a listen.
So I'm sitting here in West End Bistro in the Ritz-Carlton in downtown DC, and I have with me Chefs Eric Ripert and Tony Bourdain. You know Chef Ripert from his Avec Eric show on PBS, and you know Tony Bourdain from his No Reservations. But today they're in specifically for DC Central Kitchen's Capital Food Fight. Now, Chefs, I want to ask you both. You guys are traveling all around the country. You got your show, you have your books, you have your restaurant, Le Bernardin. You guys have so many things going on. Why come here for a little local event?
Well, first of all, it's not a small event, it's a big event. I have a restaurant in Washington and a natural connection with Washington. Washington also was the first city when I came in America that I lived in and worked. And when Jose Andres asked us to be involved, at least me, and maybe we did the same to Tony, but when he asked me to be involved, I said of course I'm going to be in Washington and help to raise money, because it's a cause that is dear to my heart, and here we are.
What about you, Tony?
Jose put the arm on me initially. You know, it's one of those things. Jose is a guy with a lot of energy. He's very convincing. I love him deeply like a brother. He put the arm on me initially. It was like, what is it that Jose wants me to do? I did it 1 year. I enjoyed it. I got to know Brian McNair and Central Kitchen people. We did an episode of my show in Washington, D.C. where we spent time and shot with some of the people from DC Central Kitchen, did a segment on it. I started actually think about what they're talking about, and it seems to me, especially somebody who travels, that if we can't get things right, or at least do the best we can to get things right in our nation's capital on something as essential as hunger, then really there's no hope for us at all. And having seen every once in a while a happy success story like Medellin in Colombia, it's made it all the more personal and all the more urgent in my mind to do everything we can to get things right.
Well, so now when you started you were a judge, and now you're a co-host.
Yeah.
So what's your role tonight? We've got 4 chefs competing in an Iron Chef style competition. Are you going to go screw with them? I mean, are you going to try to get them off their game? What's your role going to be?
It depends. You know who they are. Listen, I'm on the side of chefs. I like chefs. I'm rooting for them. Anyone who cooks professionally is on the side of the angels, whether I agree with them or not. But I'm looking. It is fun always to be doing anything in Jose Andres' orbit. I love busting Eric's tender bits or whatever possible, given any opportunity.
Kind of does, yes.
But I think we might be allied tonight against a far more evil force.
Okay, wait a second. But you're not competing against each other. We have 4 local chefs competing, and then you're judging. Right?
It's what I'm thinking.
I hear rumors
of
a showdown between good and evil that might correlate in this.
Really?
I am not aware of that.
Where's my Twitter when I need it?
It's a scoop.
It's a scoop.
It's a scoop. You have a scoop in that, because I'm not aware of that
Yes.
What I know is that I'm judging.
Okay.
Probably you, actually.
The stocky bald man. He's going down. He's going down. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so let me ask you about being a judge.
Yes.
I mean, you both have been on Top Chef.
Yes.
How do you prepare yourself to judge other chefs? I mean, isn't that kind of hard?
No, it's not hard at all. It's very easy, actually.
Oh, okay.
When I go on Top Chef, the only thing that I care about is what I have on the front of me, and it's because it's the spirit of the competition as well. They are judged on their food. They are not judged on their personality. Obviously, they have definitely a personality, and some of them come out as villains, and some of them are very nice people.
But that's not later.
But
the way they edit.
But we never know as judges.
You're not judging on past performance either.
No, you judge what you have on the front of you. So when I have a plate on the front of me with the food, I taste it, and and I know, I mean, I have standards obviously, and I know if the food meets my standards or not, and then I comment on it, and I try to give a constructive comment to the contestant.
He's so much harder than me. I'm supposed to be the bad guy on the show.
Right.
I'm supposed to be the tough judge. He's so hard. He's
not
harsh.
true. The last time in Washington.
Well, do you think that's a refinement of palate, or what do you think?
No,
He's unforgiving.
Oh, okay.
He has no heart, nothing.
Listen, I have seen Tony being so hard. Like,
Yeah,
each time he comes to Washington, suddenly he's an angel.
What you're talking about.
I don't understand that. The last time, he was supposed to be the bad guy. I'm the good guy.
So you
and
wait a
suddenly,
second, you planned this out beforehand.
No, but it quickly became apparent. He was being
in his
more.
comments, when he comments, usually, he's very harsh, I think. And I'm always very diplomatic. And then suddenly we have food on the front of us, and Mr. Bourdain is an angel. And with his comments, and everything is fantastic.
He's gentle. So what you're
Very
saying, he's
gentle.
Okay.
And I was actually very accurate in my comments and very precise. And we had to fight actually all night almost.
Really?
Yes.
So there should be a judging of the Top Chef judging? Is that what we're
No, but the judges really debate for a long time to find out who's going home, who's staying, and who's winning.
It often takes hours, and we take it very, very seriously. And underneath the table, by the way, while we're judging, there's often large tumbler glasses of gin tonics.
That's how they're treated. Well, I guess
That's Tom, that's not
And me.
Oh,
Oh, you do?
you just drink your water.
I'm on tequila.
Oh, excellent. All right, so tequila. Another scoop about Top Chef. Very nice. Well, I want to thank you both for joining me today and talking about PC Central Kitchen with us. Just to give everybody a little 411 on what you're up to now, what we can see coming from you in the next couple months.
Well, I'm going to sit at the bar because we're sitting together so often that people mistake me for Eric. And so I was sitting at the bar. I know, we don't look alike at all.
From the back.
And they
We do
mistake
not
me
have
for
the
him
vibe.
too.
They just
I
mix us up.
Really?
Yes.
You know,
I mean,
they
it's
know they've seen us on TV, and you know, we both have similarly colored hair, and that's enough.
Okay.
So people will walk by and thank me for their fine meal here at
And
West End
people
Cafe, and I'll go
compliment me on my TV show, and I'm like, oh, thank you, and they're like, yeah, the last reservation was amazing. And I'm like, yes, yeah, thank you. So I take all compliments, and I think it's good sport is taking all compliments, and we don't say anything to anyone.
I've been doing deep, passable French accent. I'll be like, thank you so much for coming in. So pretty much that's my immediate plans to continue to
Impersonate Eric.
Impersonate Eric and have the opportunity.
Excellent. Well, good luck with that, and thank you much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you both. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.